I was the greatest general of ancient China and author of The Art of War, the oldest textbook describing war tactics. My name is Sun Tzu, and these are my live quotes. He will win who knows when to fight and when not to fight. In the midst of chaos, there's also opportunity. Victorious warriors win first and then go to war, while defeated warriors go to war first and then seek to win. Quickness is the essence of the war. There is no instance of a nation benefiting from prolonged warfare. Who wishes to fight must first count the cost. Build your opponent a golden bridge to retreat across. The whole secret lies in confusing the enemy so that he cannot fathom our real intent. One mark of a great soldier is that he fights on his own terms or fights not at all. If the mind is willing, the flesh could go on and on without many things. Anger may in time change to gladness. Vexation may be succeeded by content, but a kingdom that has once been destroyed can never come again into being, nor can the dead ever be brought back to life. Attack is the secret of defense. Defense is the planning of an attack. Great results can be achieved with small forces. Opportunities multiply as they are seized. If quick, I survive. If not quick, I am lost. This is death. The way to win any war is to avoid it. To secure ourselves against defeat lies in our own hands, but the opportunity of defeating the enemy is provided by the enemy himself. Bravery without forethought causes a man to fight blindly and desperately like a mad bull. Such an opponent must not be encountered with brute force, but may be lured into an ambush and slain. Wheels of justice grind slow, but grind fine. Never venture, never win. It is easy to love your friend, but sometimes the hardest lesson to learn is to love your enemy. Who does not know the evils of war cannot appreciate its benefits. In battle, there are not more than two methods of attack, the direct and the indirect. Yet these two in combination give rise to an endless series of maneuvers. The opportunity of defeating the enemy is provided by the enemy himself. If you fight with all your might, there is a chance of life, whereas death is certain if you cling to your corner. Do not swallow bait offered by the enemy. Do not interfere with an army that is returning home. When the outlook is bright, bring it before their ease, but tell them nothing when the situation is gloomy. If there is disturbance in the camp, the general's authority is weak. Hence that general is skillful in attack whose opponent does not know what to defend, and he is skillful in defense whose opponent does not know what to attack. Energy may be likened to the bending of a crossbow, decision to the releasing of a trigger. When your army has crossed the border, you should burn your boats and bridges in order to make it clear to everybody that you have no hankering after home. Rewards for good service should not be deferred a single day. Begin by seizing something which your opponent holds dear, then he will be amenable to your will. If If you make a mistake and do not correct it, this is called a mistake. If words of command are not clear and distinct, if orders are not thoroughly understood, then the general is to blame. But if orders are clear and the soldiers nevertheless disobey, then it is the fault of their officers. Move not unless you see an advantage. Use not your troops unless there is something to be gained. Fight not unless the position is critical. The general who advances without coveting fame and retreats without fearing disgrace, whose only thought is to protect his country and do good service for his sovereign, is the jewel of the kingdom. Convince your enemy that he will gain very little by attacking you. This will diminish his enthusiasm. Treat your men as you would your own beloved sons, and they will follow you into the deepest valley. To fight and conquer in all our battles is not supreme excellence. Supreme excellence consists in breaking the enemy's resistance without fighting. So in war, the way is to avoid what is strong and strike at what is weak. Let your plans be dark and impenetrable as night, and when you move, fall like a thunderbolt. All warfare is based on deception. Hence, when we are able to attack, we must seem unable. When using our forces, we must appear inactive. When we are near, we must make the enemy believe we are far away. When far away, we must make him believe we are near. To know your enemy, you must become your enemy. When the enemy is relaxed, make them toil. When full, starve them. When settled, make them move. Water shapes its course according to the nature of the ground over which it flows. The soldier works out his victory in relation to the foe whom he is facing. Appear weak when you are strong, and strong when you are weak. The worst calamities that befall an army arise from hesitation. The greatest victory is that which requires no battle.